Hi everyone. Happy Wednesday. This is Bess McCarty, founder and coach with the MLM Millionaire Club School for Network Marketers. Yesterday I gave you the world's shortest prospecting script. Today I would like to give you tips for working at home with children, however wonderful that is. And of course I was a network marketer working at home as a single mom. Hello Margie, how are you? Here is my little guy who is now grown. He's grown now, but he is my why. And I got some tips for working at home with kids. So you you know, kids, we love them, but they do interrupt, don't they? So you finally made it. You got to retire, you got to quit your job, and you got to be home with your kids. But now you have a whole different set of challenges in that you have to learn to work for yourself and learn how to work around children and deal with the interruptions and everything. So here's a few tips that might help to, and that these tips exclude the electronic babysitters, the TV and video games. And my suggestions is to, hi Margie, so glad to see you. My tips for working at home, Margie is also a mom, has yeah, has been a mom, is a mom. And so one tip is to include them as much as you can in your work. For example, let them stamp envelopes with you if you can. Take them along with you to meetings, to deliver product if you do that. Tell them stories such as, we are going to deliver these vitamins to this man because it really helps with his arthritis and it's gonna help him to feel better. Or we are going to a meeting and we're going to help people, if they're old enough, of course, to join in a meeting, but we're going to be there helping people to also be home with their children because they'll understand how wonderful that is. You know, we're on a mission, we're doing this. We're going to help other people to not have to leave the house every day and go to work, but they can spend more time with their children home and work from home. Now, you do need to have some concentrated time where you're not going to be interrupted, and perhaps you can enroll the help of your partner if you have one, or perhaps a friend or relative to come and play with the children while you're working. Here's what I did when my son was just a toddler. We had some friends in the neighborhood. They had a young son who was a young teenager, and he came over every day to play an hour or two with my son, who was a toddler at that time, while I worked in the next room. So that worked out really good. I could have some concentrated, uninterrupted time, and then if my son Devin needed me, I was just in the next room, so he could come and check in with me. Oh yeah, mom's still here, you know, if I need anything, and then go back to just playing with the boy, which is a lot more fun than being in the office with me. So that's how we did it. When your children are a little bit older than that, one idea is to trade babysitting with other parents that you know. Maybe you're in a play group or other parenting group, and you can trade off having the kids over to play with each other, maybe for a couple of hours every week. You could have their child, and then in turn they have your child, which of course gives you each time to do whatever you need to do as well. Other tips are when the children are a little bit older and can understand a closed door and honor and respect it, you can put that up. Maybe a sign that says, okay, it's 3 o'clock, you're gonna do your homework and I'm gonna do my homework until 4:30, and then we'll go to the park together. So help them to understand that you have office hours. You're going to work right now. That's what a closed door means, but you will be back and you can do something fun together. Of course, you know, to utilize sleep time, nap times, time at night when they go to bed, school time, And also, a friend was telling me he calls it happy time. Only be sure to make your calls when the child is happy. And he has a little 9-month-old boy, so he works it that way, that he when his son is content or happy and playing, that's when he can make his calls. You know, he can read the signs. He can intuitively know. And don't worry if you make your calls and the person hears a baby in the background, perhaps laughing or even beginning to cry. You can go say, "Well, I need to pick up my son." Uh, but I think it's kind of a symbol of your success if you have children's sounds in the background. You know, you get to be home with your kids. You're not asking someone else to look after them, and you're going off to work and leaving them. So I think it is a statement for the success that you have in network marketing to hear children in the background, not an interruption at all. So I hope that these suggestions, just looking at my notes, I think that's all that I had to share with you about that. I hope that these help. And gosh, I miss my son. I miss him interrupting me. Now he's off on his own, of course. And you know, you'll probably miss these times. So even though interruptions can be frustrating, say it takes a while to get back to what you're doing once you've been interrupted, um, you know, you may miss them eventually, like me. Um, and so there's pros and cons to everything. This is your time with your children. Hope you enjoy it and make some great memories with them. And tomorrow, going to share with you about the beauty of residual income, how you can appreciate this and how you can help others that are looking at your business to appreciate it too. So everyone take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.